Howdy folks, this is Michael Kreider for SlashGear.com, and today we're taking a first look at the HP Folio 13 Ultrabook laptop. Now if you're not familiar with the Ultrabook specification, basically it's a set of standards thought up by Intel that means it's really light, pretty thin, much thinner for the standards of a few years ago obviously, and pretty powerful for all of that thin and light frame. Now on the sides here, you can see that the HP Folio actually has a decent amount of ports, unlike some of the other Ultrabooks that we've seen. Let's see here, get it in focus. Alright, here you can see your gigabit Ethernet port, your power, your HDMI, USB 3.0 port, and a SD card slot, little activity sensor there. On the front, you've got nothing. On the other side, you've got a single USB port and a audio port. And there is, of course, no spinning drive on this thing. On the back you can just barely see there in the grill with some of the speakers that are integrated into the front of it. On the top you've got this really nice metallic finish that is not plastic like most of HP's laptops. That looks like brushed aluminum, and it does not pick up fingerprints very quickly at all, unlike some of the glossier finishes there. You've got a nice silvery HP logo here on the bottom. See if I can cover up my Windows code there. You've got a whole lot of nothing. You've got some basic air ports and a bunch of screws. You could probably get into the back of this to change out the RAM and such, but you'd need a lot of time. This is not designed to be opened very often. So, all that said, let's take a look at the inside. See if I can get a better angle for you folks at home. All right. Now, as far as the body itself is concerned, you've got your basic layout for laptops these days. Got my caps lock on, I don't know why. You've got the one-click touchpad. This is not separate buttons. It's HP's version of the sort of Apple-ish one-click trackpad, although you do have divisions for the left and right button. And you have an illuminated keyboard, which is a nice touch on a laptop of this size and this price. The price starting at about $850, by the way. And let's go ahead and log in. You can see the screen is not quite as sharp as I would like it to be. You've got a 1366 by 768 TN panel. It's standard for a 13-inch laptop. But on something with this much fit and finish, I would have liked to have seen like a 1440 by 900 with hopefully an IPS display. But that is not an option on these things. As far as specifications are concerned, we've got a Core i5 processor, and it comes with Windows 7. This unit has Windows 7 Professional in there. You've got a 128 gigabyte SSD drive, which is really nice. Not that spacious, but for a unit like this, you're not going to need just a huge amount of space, and it does speed up the processes nicely. Let's see here. For RAM, you can get up to 8 gigabytes on this. Our unit has 4 gigabytes, and it is DDR3 RAM. You've got your basic Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth is thrown in there as well, which is a nice touch. Not all of the laptops out there have Bluetooth. As far as the keyboard is concerned, you can hear it crying. There is a little bit of flex there, but based on some of the other experiences I've had with similar chiclet-style HP keyboards, it should be just fine. Maybe not the kind of marathon keyboard that you'd like in a ThinkPad or a MacBook, but it looks like it'll be perfectly serviceable. Up here you can see, obviously, the power buttons and this nice Dolby speaker bar. So I haven't tried that out, but as you can see, it's getting pretty loud here. Don't have any music, just ready to play for you guys. And up at the top, you've got your webcam, which HP assures us is HD. I'm assuming that means it's about 1280 by 720. Alright, that's pretty much it for the HP Folio 13. Very slick-looking little laptop. We'll be taking this to CES with us next week and trying it out on the road, so we'll get all sorts of good impressions for our review to follow afterwards. This is the HP Folio 13, and I'm Michael Kreider for SlashGear. Thank you very much.